If you love Korean pancakes and bulgogi, you're gonna love today's recipe. Today we're gonna take our scallion pancakes and top it with small pieces of bulgogi. And together, folks, it's such a great combination. So let's get started. 오늘의 레시피, 맛있는 불고기 파전 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영으로 함께 하겠습니다. Ooh, I'm just saying, you know it's gonna be good. Oh wow. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. The full ingredient list for today's bulgogi pancake recipe will be listed in the description box below, as well as the Korean product links that you could order online. To make our Korean pancake batter mix, we're gonna add 3/4 cup of 부침가루, this is for pancake batter mix, and 1/4 cup of 튀김가루, which is tempura batter mix. If you cannot get to a Korean market, you could order these online and I'll have the product links in the description box below. And you could also make this from scratch. So I have a video recipe on how to make Korean pancake batter mix and the video will be linked in the description box below. Here I have 1 cup of cold water, but we're gonna start with just adding 3/4 cup of cold water and see if we need more. So save 1/4 cup of water as a reserve for now. Then just mix to whisk so it's still very thick. And we're gonna add 1 egg. Vegan friends obviously skip the egg and just add more water instead. And we're gonna mix this up first. So this is a little too thick, so we need to add more water. So I'm just gonna pour half of the 1/4 cup because you could always add more instead of adding too much water at the beginning. So this is the perfect consistency for me. We have about 1/8 cup of water left. You might need to add more or less depending on, your altitude and how warm or cold your kitchen is. And the other test that you could always do is take a spoon, coat it, and then turn it over. And you want to get to a point where you can make a straight line across and it's not bleeding. But still, it's runny enough for it to drip, but clean enough so that the back of the spoon has a nice clean line. And to our batter, we're going to add 1/4 of a medium-sized red onion, 3 scallions, cut it down the middle, and just simply cut them into strips. Then just mix this up. Now this is optional, but what I always like to add are spicy fresh peppers. So I have green and red peppers. It's just so yummy together, so I highly recommend it. And we need bulgogi. That's about 150 grams. Now, it is so important to use bulgogi that's been marinating for at least 24 to 48 hours if you want to make your bulgogi pancake taste super delicious. What you could do is follow my easy bulgogi recipe and the video will be linked below. But what I do is I make a bunch and I sort them into small portions like so. And I freeze them and I take it out and use it to make loads of delicious bulgogi dishes like today's bulgogi pancake. Make sure to chop up your bulgogi into small pieces like so. And for my vegan friends, please use mushroom bulgogi, and the recipe for mushroom bulgogi will be in the description box below. Set your heat to high and preheat your frying pan for about a good minute or 2. Then once your frying pan is preheated, we're gonna add a generous amount of oil. So about 2, maybe 3 tablespoons of oil. The more you add, the crispier your pancakes will come out. Swirl it around. Then we're gonna add our pancake mix. And notice how we're saving some of this, leave that for later. Then quickly spread your batter and vegetables around the pan to make it even, like so. And your heat is at high right now, so I need you to do all this very, very quickly. Then we're gonna add our bulgogi to our pancake and just spread it around. And you could add less or more, it really is up to you. Then once you add all the bulgogi, then we're just gonna simply add our peppers around like so. Then we're gonna take the remainder of our batter and just pour it on top. Then just just gently push everything down like that, kind of to glue it and seal it in like so, and just let it continue cooking for about another minute. All right, so it's been about a minute. Let's take a look. Take a peek. Oh, look at that. So you want that nice golden brown color? Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. So this is ready to be flipped. Before we do that, now we're gonna lower our heat to medium. When you flip, you always wanna tilt your pan to one side, pick up your pancake, and then just do a quick flip over like that. Look at the color. So with your heat remaining at medium, we're just gonna wait for the other side to be nice and golden brown as well. It's been a little over a minute, and let's take a quick peek. Oh yeah, look at that. That is, oh, it's so, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. I can't even speak. So this is ready to be flipped. Ooh, look how pretty that looks. What we're gonna do next is lower our heat to low, and because our pancake is a little bit on the thick side, I'm gonna cover it with our foil and let this hang out for 1 minute on low heat or simmering. So it's been a minute. We're gonna turn off our heat completely and take this off. Oh, if that doesn't look good, I don't know what to tell you. All right, now we're gonna take this off and transfer it to a plate and let this rest for about a good 5 minutes before you dive right in. I'm gonna show you how to make the simplest dipping sauce for our pancake, but I actually have a video recipe on 3 different ways of making soy sauce dipping sauce for our Korean pancake, so you can check that out and the video will be linked below. But for our simple version, I have 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, all-purpose Korean soy sauce, 양조간장, and I have 1 tablespoon of water that we're gonna add to our soy sauce. Here I have half a tablespoon of vinegar, 현미식초. This is brown rice vinegar, but any white vinegar will do in here. And here I have 고운고춧가루. This is finely ground Korean red pepper flakes. You could use coarse ground as well, and just a small dash like that. And this is ready. Smells so good. I love pajeon, pancakes. Anything with any vegetables is so good. And this with bulgogi, ooh, I'm just saying, you know it's gonna be good. Oh wow. Everything that we love about scallions and the pancake together is awesome, but the bulgogi marinade is awesome. So many flavors. And then we added the peppers on top, the fresh peppers together. It just pulls everything together perfectly. It doesn't taste greasy at all either. Because of the vegetables, I could taste the red onions and the scallions, and it's a really nice finishing, slightly peppery taste in my mouth with the delicious bulgogi. Oh, do you see that? Chunks of bulgogi stuffed with our vegetables. Oh, amazing! Into our dipping sauce, just a little bit. Ooh, to give it that love. Oh my goodness. Now it's perfect. The bulgogi is calling out to you. And you know, this without the dipping sauce is good, but I'm just saying with the dipping sauce, takes it up to another level, I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, as always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click on that thumbs up icon. Doing so does wonders for my channel, so I want to thank you in advance, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so, and perhaps share today's recipe with your friends and family. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 꼭 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of these Korean recipe videos you see right here.